Choking. What is choking? How do you know if you're choking? How do you know if somebody else is choking? The difference between gagging and choking. When somebody is gagging, they're going to be making sound as if they're trying to get the object up. And it might sound like this. Yeah? That's what we call gagging. Leave them. Don't interfere. Most of the time, they will be able to dislodge the object themselves and no action is required. But how are we going to know if somebody is choking? The simple key is they're going to be silent. And that is when they're going to need help from you. What are the most common things that people choke on? Number 1 is steak. Number 2 is sausages. Number 3 are hard sweeties. Number 4 is fish bones. Now, the bizarre one that I've ever come across, well, actually, I used to think it was bizarre, but I've come across it twice now, and that's lettuce. How can you choke on lettuce? Quite simply. I have got Edna here, and she's going to help me today so I can demonstrate to you what steps you need to take to help that person. Recognition. They're normally going to be holding their throat and pointing to the airway. Edna, are you okay? Are you choking? You can't say anything? Okay, Edna's silent. She's really struggling. Ask them if they can cough. Edna, can you cough for me? Can you cough? No? Okay, she really needs my help. The first thing I'm going to do now is I'm going to make sure, take your hand away, I'm going to make sure that I support her. Because if I don't, and I give back blows, she's going to face plant the floor. So I want her to lean over slightly. I'm going to use the heel of my hand, and we need to give these back blows right between the shoulder blades. So I'm going to give you a demonstration and then explain to you why this works. So the heel of my hand, nice and firm, and make sure you're looking to see if the object dislodges. It's okay, Edna. I'm going to give you some back blows, okay? This should help. It's all right. If those back blows haven't worked, we now need to go on to the next stage. But in real life, 80% of the time, the back blows will work. So I'm going to turn you around, Edna. Now we want to do abdominal thrusts. Now to do these abdominal thrusts, you have to get your hands in the correct position. If you all take your hands shaped like a diamond, follow along at home, and I want you to place your thumbs right at the bottom of your rib cage where it goes in. That diamond shape that I've just created is roughly between the bottom of my rib cage and my belly button. Now you want to get your fist as if you're just about to punch somebody, like so. Turning your fist to the side and place it in that space that you just created. Your other hand is going to go on top. What you need to do though for this technique is extremely important. You don't want to hug somebody. We have to do it as if you're scooping ice cream. So imagine I've got an ice cream scoop and we're scooping ice cream. So it's inwards and upwards, inwards and upwards. It's important that we go inwards and upwards because we've got a muscle here and we have to get under that muscle to push the air up. So I'm going to give you a demonstration now on Edna. This choking vest is really good because I can demonstrate and people can practice of what it would be like in real life. Edna, I'm just going to help you. I'm going to put my fist in that soft bit. Relax your arms, you're okay. And remember, it's inwards and upwards. And it's dislodged. Edna, I've saved your life. That's great, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. It's such a relief.
Never eat any steak again, guys. What a disappointment. If I hadn't done the technique correctly, it would not have dislodged. But if it hasn't dislodged, you need to continue to do these abdominal thrusts up to 5 times. But what's going to happen if it hasn't dislodged yet? Quite simply, you have to get emergency services on the phone and tell them you've got somebody that is choking, but you cannot dislodge it. I'm Sarah, owner and trainer of First Aid at Work Aberdeen and Aberdeenshire, making training fun, engaging, and sometimes saving somebody's life.